Hey guys, welcome to Offshoot Comics Off Topic. We're your host, Kirby Kid.
And Black Superman.
Also known as David Clark.
And Walter Bryant.
Today we're talking about, thank God, Captain America is no longer a Nazi.
The tears of pain. The one manly tear that fell down my cheek this last video that we talked about Captain America has gone back into the eye. Mm-hmm. It's back.
Yep.
Because Captain America has been manipulated by the Cosmic Cube.
As you heard here on this show first. I mean, I'm sure other people said it, but they don't matter because they are not us. I knew it wouldn't last that long, but dang, that was a quick backpedal. That's issue 2, right?
Yeah, it's just issue 2. Because they started out by telling us in that article, now granted it could just be a publicity stunt, but they started out in that article by saying, this is not a publicity stunt. This is not Captain, he's not being manipulated by anybody. Captain America is a Nazi. Okay, they said Hydra, but that's a Nazi.
Dude, I bet you what happened is they let this writer do something creative, and they thought, oh yeah, people will love this. They'll be interested on how this is going to turn out. And they saw what happened, and they said, I know we said that we weren't going to give you freedom, but yeah, screw the freedom crap. Put them back to normal. Because people were really upset.
He's a Nazi.
Yeah.
Bro, a Nazi.
I know. The perfect weapon against Hitler became part of Hitler's army. That was a weird month, Marvel. Don't ever do that. Don't ever pull a DC Comics on me ever again. Superman can be evil because he's horrible and a terrible person, but not Captain America.
Superman is the
worst.
pillar
He's the worst.
of goodness.
He's really not.
He is the cornerstone of goodness in all comic books.
The sequel to the game where he killed an 11-year-old kid in front of his friends is coming out.
Yeah, but that was not real Superman. Real Superman was more Superman than that Superman, and thus
he froze his mouth shut
that
and
Superman.
then put a laser through his face and flashed him. Then we're like, dang. So basically, what happened is the Cosmic Cube, like we said, there always has a price for whatever you wish, and he won his powers back, which he got back, but it looked like it changed his mind. My thing with Captain America's, with only his brain being rewritten and not his history, is that how do people like Agent 13 or, the other people in S.H.I.E.L.D. not know something different? I mean, because that would lead me to believe, because he was with Agent 13 that whole first chapter, that maybe she's Hydra.
But see, here's the thing, though. How do we know that his history hasn't actually been rewritten? Because, I mean, when the Cosmic Cube brought back Bucky, the only way to do that is to rewrite history.
Right, but see, if they did, though, we wouldn't have won World War II.
Not true, because Bucky's been around since World War II, just killing people that Hydra wanted killed.
Right.
So,
but why wouldn't Cap have defeated America so that Hydra could win in World War II?
Because Hydra, even though they are Nazis, their goals were still sort of outside of what the Nazis wanted. So in the end, their goals kind of meshed together, so they worked with the Nazis. But when the Nazis lost, they didn't really care. So
then, were the events of Fear itself rewritten then, where Cap wielded Mjolnir?
It would have to be, wouldn't it?
Because he would no longer be worthy. And then, so many things depend on Cap being who he is.
I didn't say it makes sense.
Also, disclaimer, we did not read it. As we told you in the last video,
we're not buying anything Marvel until they fix all
we
this.
We will not buy again. Good job, Marvel.
So here's the thing, Marvel, who told us 5 years ago that nothing was broken.
Yeah. At Comic-Con, they got in front of everybody and said, unlike DC, our universe isn't broken. Everyone's like, no, stop it.
Yeah, you've broken it more and more every day since then. And so now, it was what was it, 2 years ago when you had the non-reboot reboot?
Yeah.
And now you're having another non-reboot reboot?
The all-new... First of all, have you seen the new Avengers lineup?
Yes, I've seen it.
It's so sad. So I'm reading it right now. You got Nova, which no one cares about. No one does.
No.
Stop making it a thing.
One person
Who
does. I don't know, but whoever keeps green lighting Nova seems to like it.
Nova's not an Avenger. He's not prime time. Then you got Miss Marvel, which I like her, but she's not at an Avengers level yet. I mean, she's 12. And then you got Vision with no emotion, so he's boring as all get out. Then you got female Thor, who she's just trying to be Thor.
And speaking of that,
what?
Thor is getting a new weapon and a new look this summer.
Wait, Thor or female Thor?
No, real Thor. But he's not going to be called Thor. He's going to be called Thor Odinson. He's getting another book. They're giving him an axe, and he's keeping the metal arm.
They're giving him the axe in the Ultimate Universe.
Yeah.
The horrible axe
Yeah.
that no one likes.
Yeah, they're giving him an axe.
And then Captain America is Sam Wilson. Which, look, Sam, you're cool.
No. Wait.
You're not-
Let's make this perfectly clear. Movie Sam is cool.
You're right. Sam in comics is kind of lame, and has always been lame until they got him in the movies.
Then they go, oh, you know what? The guy in the movies is really cool. Let's try to make Sam more like that in the comic books. Except he's got like 40 years of history of being lame.
And Iron Man is lame because, well, I hate Iron Man, and his suit looks stupid. The helmet looks dumb. He's broke again, for whatever reason. I didn't care to read up on it. By the way, Batman would not have been broke unless it was part of his master plan.
Christian Bale Batman was broke.
That does not count as Batman.
But he's not Batman.
He's not Batman. You know that.
You all know our opinion on that. Bale Batman was not Batman. He was a really cool ninja who had money.
Right. So I mean, they all this lineup is awful. But then you have Miles Morales though, which
That's nice.
Like he's cool. Like I mean, it's better than having Peter, I guess.
But Captain America will wake up eventually. He has to, because there'll be another Avengers movie, and by that time he'll be fixed.
I think. Well, we thought Thor would be back to being Thor, but then they were like, nah, Thor's still a girl. They let that happen.
For some reason, people actually seem to like the girl Thor. I'll be real honest, people. I have a problem with the idea, and you know this. I have a problem with the idea of taking a woman and making her Thor instead of just making a really cool woman who does something, that's just dumb to me.
Every other character who's ever wielded Mjolnir or been part of Thor's mythos has kept their own personality and been their own character. I read the volume 1 of the New Avengers where she's in it. It sounds to me like she's trying to be Thor. Now, I haven't read all of it because the idea was stupid, and I wasn't going to support that with my monies. But like it just felt weird. I mean, like Beta Ray Bill. He doesn't act like Thor. He acts like some goofy horse space dragon thing, whatever he is.
Yeah, and Thunderstrike was just, he was Thor with a really bad attitude.
All right.
The other people who wielded Mjolnir, Superman was, he was just Superman, so, whatever. Yeah, Captain America never changed. No one else changed into Thor. Except for Jane. And then Jane, that was because, Thor's popularity at the time, they decided, hey, well, we'll just make her female. Stop pandering. Make cool female characters. Make cool new characters for people.
By the way, I think the way this is going to all get reversed is that I think Cap, like through sheer force of being American, is going to overwrite what the Cosmic Cube did. I think like he'll be sitting there
he's Cap.
And he'll be all tormented and whatnot, and then an eagle will land on his shield as the American flag appears in the background, and he'll be like, America, and then we'll be back to normal. That's what's going to happen. Was I not right the first time?
Yeah, but I think this one might be a little too biblical.
Marvel, if this happens, I accept PayPal. Offshootcomics@gmail.com. Just put David in the little notes.
That might be just a little too biblical.
What would happen though?
But then the eagle raises his wings and says, "This is my beloved captain, in whom I am well pleased."
Right, and like the light will shine on him. And then the real Cap shield will fly from wherever it is, and Sam will be like, "What?" Like, and he'll get the shield back, and then everything will be fine. Because that's how Captain America works. Also, we've been looking at your guys' response to our top 100 anime video. I have started watching them. I started watching Tokyo Ghoul. It scares the crap out of me because their weapons or powers come out of their body. It's gross for me. It's like Parasite the Maximum. But I'm watching for you guys.
I started watching UK Watch.
Yokai Watch?
Yeah.
Dude,
it's not bad.
No.
It's not.
No. You know I hate Yokai Watch.
I didn't know you hate Yokai Watch.
It displaced Pokemon on the McDonald's giveaway thing in Japan, and then it almost outsold Gundam for a month, and that, no.
It has to make the top.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't.
Just because it hurt your feelings with your precious Gundams.
No, it didn't hurt my feelings, Walter. It hurt the collective soul of Japan.
The collective soul of Japan got behind the yokai.
No, it didn't, because it's back to normal now. They were basically what happened to Captain America being a Nazi is what happened with Japan and Yokai Watch. They made a deal with the Cube, and then they got rewritten for a little bit. But by issue 2, it was all back to normal.
Yokai Watch isn't bad, bro.
The point is, we've been watching your ideas. I just started watching My Hero Academia, which I had always thought was gonna be stupid. Walter, dude, man tears every episode.
Really?
Yeah, it's about this world where everyone has this thing called a quirk, which is a power,
Mm-hmm.
but this one kid doesn't have a quirk, and he wants to be a hero, and you're like, and like his mom's all sad because like he doesn't have a power and everyone makes fun of him. But like there was one dude, he's called All Might, who's American by the way. When he does stuff, the American flag appears behind him, and it's attached to named after American cities, which is pretty cool. But anyways, though, he sees this kid, he's like, hey, you're worthy, and he gives him his power, and it's a story about how he becomes the greatest hero. It's like what Naruto could have been if they had any, you know,
If they stuck to
storyline.
the actual storyline.
you know, the whole I want to be Hokage thing, and not taking like a 4-year detour. Point is, guys, we're looking at your ideas. The top 100 list will be coming in July-ish, somewhat around that month.
Yeah, somewhere within that 2 to 3 month period there.
Also, if you notice, look at how high def we are. Look
Yeah.
at it.
Look at all the black I'm wearing.
Yeah. Look how shiny his head is. We got a new camera, guys. We can record in 4K. It's like there's 3 more Ks than you're used to, right? That's math, right?
Yeah, but we don't use 3Ks.
No, I mean with 3 more Ks.
We never use 3Ks.
That's why I don't talk to you, Walter. That's why we can't get in the words of people.
That's not why.
Anyways, guys, until next time, we've been your host, Kirby Kid.
That Black Superman.
See you later, guys.